In celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month and the fall weather upon us, what better way to celebrate than with a warm, delicious bowl of chicken tortilla soup, or sopa de pollo con tortillas. That's right, it's an easy, delicious, simple recipe that you can make at home for your friends and family. This is what you'll need. So these are the ingredients that you're gonna need for this recipe. You're gonna need chicken breast, olive oil, garlic powder, chili powder, tomato sauce, low sodium chicken broth, tortillas, an avocado, an onion, cilantro, and a lime. You're also gonna need pinto beans, fire roasted tomatoes, and corn. So the first thing we wanna do is we wanna make sure that we're going to chop our onion. So once we've got our onion chopped, we're going to put it in a small bowl like this, and then we're going to go ahead and start pan searing the onion. So now that we've chopped the onions, we're ready to start cooking. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil to this hot pot in order to start pan searing the onions. So now that the oil is hot, we're going to add the onions. There's a few stuck to the pan here. We're gonna stir, and we want to cook them until they are nice and light brown. So now that we've got our onions pan searing, we're gonna pan sear these for about 5 minutes. And while we wait for these to sear, we're going to go ahead and start prepping our tortilla chips. So for the tortillas, what you want to do is you're going to line them up, make sure that they're straight, and you're going to cut them into little strips. So they don't have to be perfect, but you'll cut them into little strips like so. So now that we've cut our strips, we're going to loosely put them on the pan. What you want to do now is add a little bit of drizzle a little bit of olive oil on top of these, just to make them a little bit crispy. And what you can do now, you can toss them around like so. So you can coat all of them. And the next step will be to add a little bit of salt to this. A little bit of kosher salt to your liking. Okay. So what I have here is a little bit of salt. I'm just gonna sprinkle the salt all around, get them nice and coated. It's not too much. And now we're gonna put them in the oven at 375 for about 5 to 10 minutes. So now that the onions are done pan searing, we're gonna add about 4 cups of chicken broth. So now that I've added the chicken broth to the pan, we're gonna cover it and turn the temperature up to high and let it come to a boil. So our broth has now come to a boil, and now we're gonna add the two chicken breasts that we have here. We're gonna add our pinto beans, and we're gonna add our corn. And we can't forget about the spices. We're gonna add the chili powder. This is about a tablespoon of chili powder. Other ingredients, we're gonna add the fire roasted tomatoes and garlic powder, which is about half a teaspoon. Okay, so now that we have all of our ingredients in here, we're gonna mix it all together, and we're gonna lower the temperature to about medium to bring it to a simmer for about 20 minutes. Okay, so our chicken has simmered for about 20 minutes. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to take it out of the pot and we're gonna shred it. So we've taken the chicken out of the pot, so now it's time to shred it. You can grab 2 forks like this and just start shredding the chicken. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's all gonna go back into the pot. So now we're gonna add the shredded chicken back into the pot. Once it's all in, you just mix it in, and now it's starting to come together again. So now that the soup is almost done, we're gonna just chop the cilantro. I'm gonna fold this in half. It always helps to sort of fold it in half. And take the ends off here. So now we're gonna add our chopped cilantro into the pot. And again, you can add this sooner, but I'm just gonna add it. I'm just gonna add the cilantro towards the end, so it's nice and fresh. And there you have it, folks. Chicken tortilla soup. So now all we have to do is serve ourselves a nice bowl of soup. There you go. And there you have it. So here we have our delicious bowl of chicken tortilla soup all ready to go. I added some of our baked tortilla chips. I added some cilantro, some avocado, and I sprinkled some lime juice on here to make it all come together. So now it's time for tasting. That's amazing. This is delicious. I hope you enjoy making this at home and tasting it for yourself. I wish you could try it now. It's so good. Well, happy Hispanic Heritage Month. I hope you enjoy making this dish. I'll see you next time.